What's up, everyone? Buckle in because today we're covering an absolute dumpster fire.
And I mean that affectionately. This story has everything. Trademark bullying, crypto scammers, security nightmares, and one developer watching his life's work get hijacked in real time.
We're talking about Clawdbot, or should I say Moltbot, because Anthropic decided they own the letter arrangement CLAWD.
Which is wild because Clawdbot was literally driving revenue to Anthropic. Users were paying for Claude API access specifically to power this thing.
Kill the golden goose, alienate your developer community, speed run to villain status. Classic corporate playbook. Okay, for anyone who missed the hype train, Clawdbot was basically, what if your AI assistant actually did stuff instead of just talking?
It's an open source project by Peter Steinberger, Austrian developer, sold his company PS-PDF Kit to Insight partners, legitimate credentials. He built this thing that connects Claude to your actual computer.
Full system access, shell commands, browser control, file management, calendar, email, and you talk to it through WhatsApp, Telegram, Signal, wherever you already are.
The killer feature was persistence. It remembers context across conversations. It can work autonomously, checking your calendar, drafting emails, running background tasks without you babysitting it.
People were buying Mac Minis just to run this thing 24/7. Business Insider called it the Mac Mini revival. Cloudflare stock moved because so many people were tunneling through their infrastructure.
60,000 GitHub stars in days. That's not normal. That's lightning in a bottle viral.
And here's the thing, the default brain was Claude, Anthropic's model. Every Clawdbot user was either paying Anthropic directly or driving interest in their platform.
Which makes what happened next absolutely baffling.
January 27th, 2026, Anthropic's legal team wakes up and chooses violence.
Sarcastic. Hey, your project name Clawdbot sounds too much like Claude. Please rebrand immediately.
Now look, I get trademark protection. If you don't defend your marks, you can lose them. That's real.
But Claude? It's a lobster pun. The mascot is literally a cartoon lobster. Nobody is confusing this with Anthropic's buttoned-up AI assistant.
And Steinberger's response was classy. He said, fine, we'll rebrand to Moltbot, because lobsters molt. Same soul, new shell. Turned a legal demand into a branding opportunity.
But here's where it gets ugly. He had to rename everything at once. GitHub organization, X handle, domain, and in the chaos of doing that,
the crypto vultures were waiting.
So picture this. Steinberger is trying to rename his GitHub org and X handle simultaneously. There's a window, maybe 10 seconds, between releasing the old name and claiming the new one.
10 seconds.
Crypto scammers snatched both accounts instantly. They were literally monitoring for this exact moment.
The old @Clawdbot X account, with all those followers who don't know about the rebrand, immediately starts pumping official Claude token launch announcements.
The old GitHub org gets hijacked. Now there's fake repos, fake announcements, the whole 9 yards.
Steinberger is watching his project get stolen in real time. He's on Twitter begging GitHub and X for help recovering the accounts.
And this is the thing that kills me. None of this would have happened if Anthropic hadn't forced a rushed rebrand. A 3-month-old project with 60,000 stars, driving their own revenue, and they give him what? Hours to completely restructure his entire online presence?
The knock-on effects were entirely predictable. You don't poke a viral project and expect a clean transition.
While the handle chaos is unfolding, the scammers are speedrunning a pump and dump.
Fake Claude token launches on Solana. All the usual tricks. Fake liquidity, bot trading, FOMO bait.
Peak market cap, $16 million. $16 million in hours.
People saw Clawdbot trending, saw a token, assumed it was legitimate. The old hijacked accounts were promoting it. It looked real.
Then Steinberger catches wind and goes nuclear. Posts everywhere. I will never do a coin. Any project listing me as owner is a scam. Stop harassing me.
Token immediately craters 90%. Late buyers get absolutely wrecked.
And now Steinberger, a legitimate developer who built something cool, is dealing with harassment from crypto bros who are mad their gambling addiction didn't pay off.
The audacity of these people. Why didn't you warn us faster about the scam token for the project you didn't launch?
Disgusted. Crypto was a mistake.
Okay, so the trademark drama and crypto scam are the flashy parts of this story. But there's a slower burning crisis that's arguably worse.
Security researchers have been having a field day with Clawdbot instances. Slowmist, which is a blockchain security firm, reported finding multiple unauthenticated instances publicly accessible with flaws that could lead to credential theft and remote code execution.
A researcher named Jameson O'Reilly found hundreds of exposed instances just by searching Shodan for Clawdbot control.
Full credentials visible, API keys, bot tokens, OAuth secrets, complete conversation histories, the ability to send messages as users, command execution on their machines.
One demo, researcher Matvey Kukui sends a malicious email to a vulnerable instance. The AI reads it, believes it's legitimate instructions, and forwards the victim's last 5 emails to an attacker address.
5 minutes, that's all it took.
This is the fundamental tension with agentic AI. The whole point is giving it real capabilities, but real capabilities mean real attack surface.
And a lot of people set this up without understanding what they were exposing. The tool is powerful, the defaults weren't paranoid enough, and now there are secrets scattered across the internet.
Someone on Hacker News called it terrifying because there's no directory sandboxing. The agent has access to everything the user has access to.
Which is the feature. That's literally why people want it. But it requires operational security that most enthusiasts don't have.
Let's zoom out, because this story isn't just about one project. It's about what kind of company Anthropic is becoming.
DHH, David Heinemeier Hansen, created Ruby on Rails, not exactly a nobody, called Anthropic's recent moves customer hostile.
And it's not just the trademark thing. They've been cracking down on harnesses, tools that let you use Claude through third-party interfaces.
They blocked XAI staff from using Claude through Cursor, sent DMCA notices to people reverse engineering Claude code.
Now they're going after an open source project that was basically free marketing.
The developer community is noticing. The vibe is shifting. People who were enthusiastic Claude advocates are looking at OpenAI's Codex, which is Apache 2.0 licensed, and thinking, maybe I don't want to build on Anthropic's platform.
And that's the real cost here. Not the $16 million scam. That's on the scammers. Not the security issues. That's on operators. The real cost is trust.
You build something cool on someone's platform, it goes viral, and instead of celebrating, they send lawyers. What message does that send?
Don't build here. We might sue you if you succeed.
The irony is Anthropic positioned themselves as the safety-focused alternative to OpenAI, the good guys, the responsible ones.
Turns out they're just as corporate when their legal team gets involved.
So where does this leave Moltbot?
The project itself is fine. Same code, new name. Steinberger is still actively developing it. The Discord has like 9,000 members.
But the optics are rough. In 72 hours, legal pressure from an $18 billion company, accounts hijacked by scammers, millions lost to a fake token, and security vulnerabilities splashed across tech media.
That's a lot of baggage for a 3-month-old project.
The security stuff will get addressed. The community is already shipping hardening guides and better defaults. That's how open source works.
The brand damage is harder to fix. Moltbot doesn't have the same ring. The narrative went from cool new thing to that project that got CND'd and scammed.
And the broader lesson for anyone building on big AI platforms?
Have an exit strategy. Don't get too attached to names or integrations. The rug can get pulled at any time.
Build on open models where you can. Self-host where possible. Treat every corporate API like it might disappear tomorrow.
Because it might.
All right, that's the Clawdbot catastrophe, or the Moltbot mess, whatever we're calling it.
Trademark bullying, 10-second handle sniping, $16 million rug pull, hundreds of exposed instances, all in 72 hours.
If you're running Moltbot, check your security, enable authentication, don't expose it to the public internet without knowing what you're doing.
And if you're Anthropic's PR team listening to this, maybe talk to legal about proportional responses. Just a thought.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Stay safe out there.
And for the love of God, stop buying random Solana tokens.
Peace.